Hello and welcome back to SJ Cartier Limited Convos. And today, after posting some of my favourite solds over the last 4 or 5 years, I'm actually going to discuss another question that has been asked to me is, why don't I sell on eBay no more? And also, why do I not buy on eBay no more? Why is it that I decide to only sell via my website? And actually answer the question that a lot of people are a little confused by is, if you can make more money in the immediate future now on eBay, why am I not selling on eBay? And why am I letting some of my products just stay on my website? And why am I just putting so much trust in my website and not using the platforms, whether that be eBay or whether that be whatnot, because they can't see no other option of selling other than that. So I'm going to give you a little reasoning why. I did do this video about a year ago, I think about 8-9 months ago, but I realized that video wasn't in HD 4K, and also a lot of people don't scroll through a lot of my previous videos to see what I've actually previously talked about, because I have talked about a variety of things, but today is primarily about why I don't sell on eBay. So why don't I sell on eBay? So the actual main reason I don't sell on eBay is the amount of people on the platform that are using eBay as a way to scam small businesses or larger businesses out of their small business or large business funds. And because there's a platform on eBay that you are having to abide by as a business, sometimes even when you know this customer or this buyer is not acting authentic, and you explain this completely correct to eBay and you show them the evidence, some way or another, this buyer still is able to scam you. So as someone that is the owner of my business, I took it upon myself, because first of all, I will give you an insight into SJ Cartier Limited and how I started. I initially started with the insight of building our website. I was selling on eBay previously, but I wasn't a business. I was just selling as a regular collector who was just selling like figures and comics previously from my own collection, and selling like music, amps and things like that. I was selling more electrical and more figures that were mine previously, or I have brought to actually sell on from my connections previously. So that's what made me sell on eBay. I wasn't using eBay as my main funds of income. It was just, I was just throwing like some of my old things or some things I just didn't want, or I'm just laying around on eBay and letting them go for whatever price they would go for. And that's how I started as an eBay seller. And then when I started to decide I actually want to take reselling full time when I moved to London, and now I've realized I've moved to London, I've moved in with my partner who has multiple kids now, and I can't continue with the lifestyle that I was living before to bring income. So I have to now become a man and do legitimate things to grow my income, which is where I decided to go into my interests of collectibles and start going to auctions. At the immediate future, my thought plan was not car boots, my thought plan was not charity shops. That came in later on in the business as I became a more understood reseller of how, when I understood the multiple options of places you can buy things from to resell. So initially my first thought plan was only auctions, whether I have to visit them, whether I have to go online. That was my only instinct. And then from there I decided, I want to become a reseller. How am I going to sell my goods? I still don't drive, and I didn't drive then. I was on a ban at that time, so driving wasn't even in my thought plan even at that time. I still had like a year and a half before my ban was over. So obviously I have to sell online. I'm not got the funds to go and rent a shop. I've just moved to London. I'm from Birmingham, so to even think about trying to get a shop in London, and I've just moved here, with a few grand wasn't really worthwhile. So in the end, what I done was I decided to build a website When I built my website, I then decided to use my already eBay seller account to then become an eBay business on there as well. So I set up my website, www.sjcartier.co.uk, and I will say, from the very instinct of deciding to set up my website, I already made the decision that my website would be the forefront of my business, because I don't have a shop front. So because I don't have a shop front, I have to sell online, and the best way to sell online, I presumed, was to have your own website. Obviously, I'd made a decision from the very beginning that I would sell on eBay, because I can't just come with a website and start selling of these variety of collectibles, and people don't know who I am. They don't know what kind of service I offer, and they can't just come and visit me, because at the beginning of setting up my business, I set that business address as my partner's home address at that time. The address that I moved into, which was also now my home address, but really it was my partner's house. So that's what I done. So in the end, I decided I have to sell on eBay to obviously build some respectability about me and my business, and also grow a little understanding of who I am, what I may sell in the now and in the future. And as I say, give people a trustworthy platform for them to buy from me from, where they can go to eBay if they have any issues and they feel comfortable that they can. After 2.5 years, 3 years of selling on eBay, growing into an eBay shop, having over 250 products, upgrading my shop to a place where I can have over 1,000 products that I list for free. Let's just say I was allowed to list for free 250 products for the £30 shop, I think it was at the time. 250 free listings, and I think it was like 50 auctions or something like that. I obviously had thousands of products on my website. So as my website was starting to grow and I was realizing it's costing more to list on eBay some of my products, I realized I obviously have to improve my shop to a higher level and show that I am a bigger shop than just a standard small business shop. When I done that and I realized, oh, now I've grown my shop, now I can add more products, I realized it's quite funny that now, although I added more products onto eBay, I'm actually making less than when I was listing 250 products. And then I realized it come to promotions. I have to start promoting. Once you start promoting and realizing all the effort you do to pay for the promotion after you've paid for shipping, because I used to offer free shipping on eBay as well. So I only now offer free shipping on orders £10 and above to UK customers, but previously it was just free shipping to customers worldwide. And if it was free shipping to UK customers fully, but then when it was coming to worldwide, I'd use eBay GSP. Then I started to realize a lot of customers were moaning about their cost of the shipping, forgetting that I'm not the one covering the shipping. You brought this on eBay. And I started to realize if you was on my website, you'd understand the shipping. You could have paid less on the shipping, and you actually could have paid less because every product I transferred from my website to eBay, I added the 10% tax that I would have got for selling the product on eBay on the price of the product on eBay. So you are obviously seeing a higher price on eBay than you would have seen on my website. And then obviously when you accumulate coupons, accumulate shipping, you could have saved so much more on my website. But a lot of customers weren't understanding this, and I get that. But then it started coming to the point now where I realized I started building a social presence now. I started building a presence on eBay. I attended eBay roadshows and eBay Live and eBay Open, and I attended that. I was putting myself into a lot of resellers' eyes, and I say this is where the jealousy, this is where judgments came, and this is for my personal preference as a business. So that's when I believe a lot of people that believe they've been doing this reselling thing for whether it's 5 years longer than me, 20 years longer than me, or 40 years longer than me, they presumed this new businessman was a bit stupid or in denial. But I already set up my business for dodgy customers by taking enough pictures, by making sure after the first couple of months of selling on eBay and realizing people will question your listing, question your pictures, question your specifications, I made sure that everything I added numerous pictures, I added numerous specifications, and I made sure my description, that I tried to add as much details on my website, was transferred automatically to the description in the eBay. So I tried to counteract all this. When customers moaned about late shipping, I already was doing under 48-hour shipping. I was doing same day shipping, take that back, sorry. Same day shipping, but I was promoting it as under 48 hours. But also I knew in my head I would ship immediately. So I was setting them up for, oh, he said this will be delivered by 5 days. And when they say, it's 1 day late, you can't say that to me, because in fact, it says it was supposed to be delivered in 5 days. And in fact, it's been delivered in 2. So I was setting up for these difficult customers. And then as you've set up your business, because you realize you as a seller now and as a buyer on eBay, you understand the eBay regulations, rules and everything. So you set up your business for that. But then you realize, even though you've set up your business for customers not to do stupid returns, not to claim your products not as you say it was, not to claim that your product is some different product or it doesn't work or something, and you are a seller who tests everything, cleans everything, prepares everything before you even list it on your website, and it has to go to your website before your eBay. I started to realize there's people on eBay that sell on eBay and think they know eBay better than you as a seller, or think they know business better than you as a seller. So they will test you and challenge you and try and get products and exchange products or damaged products and send them back to you because they know they can get their full refund. Not only that, they know when they do it for a certain type of return, you have to pay for the shipping to them, you have to pay for the return shipping, and you have to give them a full refund. So you have now lost out on packaging, you have now lost out on 2 shipping costs. And because I changed to a business address, I also lost out on that return fee of shipping to my business address, having to log that in and ship that directly to me as a customer now. So now I started to realize I'm not even handling my business. There's people out there that are using eBay, and eBay are managing me like I'm working for them. This is why I say, build your own things. Yes, you have to work sometimes for people, but sometimes you have to work for people to build your own so you can stand alone on yourself. That's all I was talking about over the last 2 weeks, to be extremely honest. Independence, owning your own and growing something that is more close to you. So as I say, for me, I'm my owner of my business. I don't need eBay to refund this buyer, and this buyer's scamming you and me. And I'm explaining this to eBay as an honest business. And when eBay are understanding me, but then telling me, oh, we still have to refund them because of these, I'm realizing I have not got full control of my business on eBay. Let alone I'm paying you extra money for an eBay shop that is now making less than the smaller shop. Let alone you are now telling me I must promote products to get my business highlighted. Let alone I go to an eBay open to find out why my shop is now not getting highlighted, even though I am a top rated seller. I've been a top rated seller for a numerous period of time. I have had an eBay shop with 100% feedback and consistent positive feedback for a variety of products I sell in. I consistently ship my products same day, immediately, within an hour. And one of the best feedbacks that has consistently been about my business is the packaging, how it is packaged and how fast the item arrives, and that my customer service is perfect. And because the reason, let me just put this straight, the reason my customer service is perfect is because my mother raised me correctly to show respect to everybody. So that's why my customer service is perfect. It's going to be a bit standoffish when somebody is coming to jinnle or scam your business, because I'm going to defend what is mine. I'm going to defend what is mine to the end. So I'm not having people attack my business on a platform that is not defending me, who is doing everything to bring customers to your platform and bringing you money because I was making sales. So because I didn't feel respected, I decided, you know what? This amount of money I spend on my eBay shop and eBay promotions, I've got my shop on Google, I've got my Facebook and Instagram shop, I've got my whole entire online marketplace myself. Why don't I use that funds to actually promote my business on Google instead of promoting my business on eBay, that then can bring new customers to eBay who then may not want to shop with you again? Whereas they will remember when they bought from SJ Cartier Limited, whether it was this year or 4 years ago. They will remember when they, wait, take that back. They will remember sjcartierlimited.com purchasing from me up to 3 years ago. And even people 4 or 5 years ago will remember sjcartier.co.uk. They will remember the purchase. They will remember that I shipped them here, there, worldwide for free, and they will come back to SJ Cartier Limited because they know what service I offer, and they know I have a variety of products. I am not a drop shipper. I am not taking products from anyone else. Not to say I won't, but it's something that is in the business plan in the future, way in the future now, because I've decided I have to build my own. I realise some people will build a community, but really the aim of building a community is to lead a community. I'm not trying to lead anyone. I'm trying to offer you a service that could help you. So I'm not trying to lead anyone and say, no, I've got a service, I've got a platform. I can offer that to people now because I believe this platform is strong enough now for you all to come there and use my platform to make money as well and feel safe and secure because I have vetted you properly. I said previously, go look back about my positives and negatives of selling or buying on Whatnot. I said Whatnot was a beautiful platform until they stopped how they vetted the sellers on there. Because I remember when I first sold on Whatnot, I had to show my products, I had to do a video interview, I had to fill in a form, I had to prove I was a business already. Now I believe people have just signed up to Whatnot just like that, and this is why the platform now has downgraded from the honest platform that it was for collectors. It's now turned into a gambling resellers haven, and that's the same with eBay. The only difference is anyone can set up an eBay with an email address. There's no vetting needed, and this is the problem. Because there's no vetting needed, they don't vet the email addresses, they don't vet cross-reference addresses, they don't cross-reference mobile numbers, they don't cross-reference these to see if these are other businesses, other sellers, other customers that are doing this with other actual accounts. And that's not how I want my business to be ran around ginnels and scammers and thinking scammers can come to my business. I want honest people to know they can come to my business whenever they want and their products will be shipped to them like that. Their customer service will be like that. Their aftercare, their deal making, they can send offers will be as legitimate as it was on eBay. It's just now it's only me and you're guaranteed to get the same service. I didn't want to show my positive service and making people feel positive about eBay. And then people are doing that to me on eBay and eBay aren't protecting me. So the main reason why I came off eBay is because I did not have full control of my business. I realized I was growing a platform that did not respect my business. I realized building on a platform and growing a platform for other sellers that do not respect what you do for the platform as well. Because I'll show you an example. I promote a product that I've got on eBay. I promote a product I've got on my website and it's obviously on eBay as well. And this reseller possibly may want to buy this now and list this for a little less. Now I've highlighted this product to my customers and my viewers. Now they're looking for prices and now they see your name. Oh, I'm the legit. I've been doing this for 10, 15, 20 years. Yes, my price is cheaper. You should buy from me. Forget that. I ain't competing with you. I'll just do my platform and grow on there. And as I say, yes, sales are a little less fluent because eBay has the same way I was bringing in customers for others and eBay, the same way eBay brings customers for you for your business. So I will always say eBay is a great platform if you have never sold before and don't know how to get customers at this moment in time, and you've got to build a platform, whether that be a shop front or an online shop front. It's very good. You may need it to actually start your business because you need people to be aware of you and what you do. My only downfall was I was not sending people business cards. I wish I sold the thousands of people that have bought from me business cards. I sent them all coupons from my website, but I didn't send them a business card. Even now, all my customers from eBay previously have still got a coupon that they can use on my website. And I think it's like 20-30%. And these coupons can be used with any other coupon, except for first-time buyers ones. So when they think about it, they could be getting up to 50-60% off some of my products. And this is how I believe customers will come to me in the end, because you start to realize, you know what, there are deals there, and I actually can buy a bulk of things from this person and even make a good deal with this person because I am buying a bulk. And because I know I want 5 comics, and I want that teapot, and I want that jumper, I know I can get them all these variety of products, whether it's for Christmas, whether it's for birthday, whether it's to go on holiday, whether it's just for your own collections, whether it's for the family of collectors. One of you may collect comics, one of you may collect plushes, one of you may collect action figures, one of you may collect die casts, one of you may collect plates. You can get something for everyone. And that's what eBay basically is. And I decided to do it for myself on my own platform, which I already initially started out to plan to do. Because as I say, when you want to become independent, you have to understand where you are independent and where you are relying on people. And I don't want to rely on people. I never like to feel in my life that I have to rely on anybody. Yes, you may need help. Yes, you may need a bit of guidance here and there. We all need help. We all need guidance. We all can't know it all. So I always said, I know I can't do this and build this to that multi-billion platform that I can know it is on my own. But I also know I have to do it on my own to build it. It has to be, because as I say, you're just going to bring negativity onto your business that you don't need. And a positivity, as I say, less funds, but more honest customers. More customers that know they can't use the platform to try and scam and jinnle you, which will then cause you stress and feel aggrieved and anger because you feel robbed via your business, and it's your business, it's yours. And as I say, you always may need to use it. So I will say, to end it as well, eBay is a very good platform for the honest sellers and also for the new sellers. But that's to grow yourself. That is not something you should be thinking you have to do for the rest of your life, selling on eBay. You should believe at some point you are strong enough and capable enough, because you have showed your service and your customers trust in you as a person and you as a business, to come to whatever platform you have. They will come to whatever shop you have. I travelled foreign just to go to Bicester and Cheshire Oaks to go and shop clothes. The clothes were in Selfridges and Flannels right now in the city centre in Birmingham. But I travelled to go to these shops because it's an experience. I like the brands there and I like the deals, and I just wanted to support this little villages that kind of cater for people like me. And that's all I want my shop to be. People that know they can shop, and I cater for you as a person, and I'm not catering just for the care of the money, even though we all know we need to make a bit of profit. Yes, it's for profit, but it's also The main reason I sell these collectibles and things is because I want to keep these collectibles at their best condition and keep them in the community for a very long time. So a lot of things that people have thrown away or whatever, in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, there's people that still will have a love or still have a feeling for that, and I want to make them smile when they get it, straight away as well. I want to make you smile. And I felt like on eBay, I'm trying to make people smile, and people are trying to make your smile be upside down. Whereas on your own platform, yes, you're going to have a bit of difficulties, but one thing you need to know, if you are handling your business and you are an honest business, how you carry out your services and how you deal with your customers, then you should not have to worry about people when they come to your own platform, because you're going to be the exact same person. And if you are protecting yourself as well as the buyer at all costs, then you should have nothing to worry about. And if there is any issues, you will handle them in the legal way that you see fit for your business, and not have them lie or deceive you and think they can get their money back and either keep the product or send back another fake product. So this is why I don't sell on eBay, because I want to be independent, because I want to run my business, and I want my business to be known as a platform that people can shop on and trust. Whereas eBay, even when you buy from eBay, you know you may be taking a risk if it's not the same seller before. And even now, people are getting scammed by people they brought multiple things off because they thought they were their friend. No, they wanted your money. They were scamming you for your money, and you fell into that, ooh, friends, and gave them your money. And now they found you an easy target to take that money from. Don't be an easy target. Actually stand strong and make the scammers know. In fact, you're scamming on here because forget the ones that are just normal difficult buyers. I'm more focused on the buyers that are difficult and they are sellers on the platform. That was my stress and worry. That was my bother. Those are the people we want to stop, because it's a lot of sellers, I say, that understand the platform that come to smaller businesses who they think don't understand the platform. And that's why I kept myself away. You lot build whatever platform you want to build on eBay, and you will lose the honest customers. Like even me, I now will not buy anything off eBay. And I persuaded my partner to buy on eBay. Before, when I met my partner, she would not buy on eBay. She was Amazon or certain shops or websites that she knew about. She would not buy on eBay. She was like, there's too many people on there that scam you. You don't know what you're going to get. And I persuaded her to go on there. I apologize, baby girl. I apologize, because I know you watch these videos after work. So I apologize, queen. I apologize, because the amount of stress we've had when we brought on eBay, it wasn't worth it, was it? We should have stuck with Amazon, and we should have stuck with small businesses who are strong enough and confident enough to know their platform and what they are building is honest and strong, and they will have no legal problems because they are doing everything by the book. So yeah, these are the reasons why I don't sell on eBay. These are the reasons why I don't actually buy on eBay, because I'm not actually spending my money to go through worrying about whether this seller is an honest seller or not, and worrying about whether this seller is going to scam me, and then having to go through the process of calling eBay as a buyer, and you wouldn't help me as a seller either. So I just built my own platform and understand honesty, trust, reliability, consistency will just end up at some point, as everybody realize, sjcartierlimited.com is a place that you can buy a variety of collectibles from, some high end, a variety of low end, some mid range. And as we support him, we will grow. And as I grow, you end up getting better deals, you end up getting better products. There's a lot of beauties on there. There's a lot of beauties on there that I don't really want to sell. But I have to do that because obviously sometimes you have to give the people what you want. And as a reseller, I just have to find it again, don't I? Or buy it back when I have the money to buy it back. Simply. But yeah, these are the reasons why I don't sell on eBay. Because I literally, as I'm seeing my little thing there, I literally want to have my own business, and I don't want eBay to be the boss of my business. So yeah, thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos. Let me know, what are your problems? Are you an eBay seller now? Do you need advice? Because I'm willing to help any seller that is honest with any issues they are having, with a best way to deal with customers that come to your business to try to scam you. The best way, because I have worked out eBay at the best way, but I just don't think it is a fit for me because my platform's honest and I don't want to mix with dishonest other sellers, and I don't want my business to be known as an eBay seller who may scam you. Just know I sell on my platform because I can stand on my own platform and know I'm honest with it. This is why those whatnot geezers try to come on my platform, whatnot resellers try to come on my Google and leave negative feedback. That's why, because I realised the same dishonest platform they've got on eBay and whatnot that they're growing, that ain't happening with sjcartierlimited.com, but they want to make you feel that that is, but it's not. So it can't happen. It's not happening. It will never happen because I'm an honest man and I'm an honest runner of my business, and I know I will put everything on my name. My business is my name, if you weren't aware. S.J. Cartier. My name is Samuel Jr. Cartier. Everything stands on me. Everything stands on me, whether it's my platform, whether it's my products, whether it's my business, it stands on me, and I will keep the utmost pride in everything that stands on me. So yeah, thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos, and sorry I forgot to say, yeah, any help you need for eBay, any questions, ask me. If you need any help with going to build a platform for yourself, a website, and what ways to go about it, ask me, ask me, ask me. I'm here to help people, you know. You just got to ask me the questions, otherwise I'll just go with my day and talk about things that interact, as I say, always with me and how I feel in my life or my day or my week this week. And this is something that's come up on my mind this week. So I'm asking people, you want to know why I don't sell on eBay? There you go. So I hope you enjoyed this little one, and I hope you all enjoy today's brighter little day, let's say. I hope everyone enjoys it. Thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos. Have a good day.